Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Rena. If you're here, then welcome. It's finally time that I finish my last quarter of my 2022 skincare empties. And then you'll see me again very soon analyzing and counting all the numbers that I finished in this whole year of 2022. So without further ado, let's just bring the camera down and let me show you all the things I finished in the last quarter. And I'll see you at the end. First, let's talk about my hair and body care product. I've done a couple of hair products in the last quarter. So first is this clear scalp and hair man shampoo. I know, but I've used it along with my dad. He uses it sometimes as well, but I feel like I used most of it. I've mentioned it in if it's this year, I think it was last year's empties, July empties maybe. It was really good. I love it, but I don't think I can find it online these days or in store, which is really sad. This one works so well. It makes the hair so smooth and have a nice volume. The roots are very cleaned. If you can get it, definitely go check it out. If you can't, then unfortunately. Although it's a man's hair, it's got a very neutral scent in my opinion, especially in the summertime. I love it more than the winter times. The other one that I finish up is the Body Shop shampoo. It's the Sheer by the line. This is actually their new packaging. I've also got a conditioner to finish up, but I do really like this one. It's a perfect winter shampoo because it's so nourishing. And this one, unlike the one I just mentioned, this is super nourishing, moisturizing. It's definitely more for a dry sort of hairstyle compared to the clear one. I feel like all hair type can be used, especially want to clean. This is not for clean, but this is more for giving the hair that shine, that sort of like glow. And it says for dry to very dry hair. So yeah, that's what it claims. I know the Body Shop's not the cheapest one. I got it from the advent calendar. I would love to receive this in the advent calendars. The other hair product is this Monday Repair conditioner. The shampoo is something I really dislike. I finished in, I can't remember which quarter, but I finished this year and I finally finished the conditioner. This one is so much better than the shampoo. Shampoo just increased my hair loss, which this name is actually suggests to repair, so I don't know what happened. Conditioner is good, but considering what happened to the shampoo, I don't want to repurchase this again. And the cap, it says turn this way to open, it's the other way around, so that's really confusing. The other hair related product is actually this dry shampoo by Chlorine. This is their detox dry shampoo. I loved it so much. I received a small one, I believe, a travel size from Bella Box, and then I went ahead to get one of the full size and obviously received another one from Lip Timber, I think. So I've got a couple of these ones for me to go through. And if you haven't known already, for dry shampoo, my goal is to on a low buy or no buy goal. Like I don't want to purchase any more if I don't have to. I'm happy just to use up whatever that I've got, and I might just have one like currently use as a backup in the future references, because I actually getting towards the holiday time, there are days I need a bit of dry shampoo, but on a daily basis I probably just use dry shampoo once or twice in a month. But yeah, I really like this one and I've already opened another one and start using it. Body wise, I've got 2 shower gels that I finished. Both are travel sizes. First is Molten's Brown. Of course, looking at this packaging, you know what it is. I've got their Fairy Pink Pepper bath and shower gel. I received this one in last year's advent calendar or something, and I started using it at the start of this year where I had all my travel vlogs. So halfway through, and then I put it in my toiletry bag, and I was going through the toiletry bag again. Because of the scent, it was so spiced and it's very strong and unique. Plus I used it on the holiday. It was nice and hot and summery in Australia. I used it the other day and I was just like, oh my god, holiday vibe all over again. So I know this has got a lot of hype. It's probably not worth the whole lot of money it charges for, but because how this brings a memory to me, I will definitely think about it. Not repurchasing full size, but if I'm getting free gift with purchases or I can see this in a box, I'm gonna look forward and to maybe consider repurchase again, because I just love the memory it brings with the scent. The last one that I finished is, I don't even know, is this brand called Mio? They are clay away body cleanser. This is a 2-in-1 shower gel as well as a detox clay mask. So you can use it just as a normal shower gel, but it doesn't lather a lot of foams because it's got a clays in there. Oftentimes I found it's really tricky to work on my body because I tend to drop it before I get onto my body. The other way you can use it is to apply it to dry skin, leave it for 2 minutes and then rinse it off. I've never used it that way. It's just not, someone jump in the shower straight away just to enjoy that warm shower over your head and then start washing, and then right before getting out of the shower I'm gonna have another 2 minutes just in there just enjoying it before I head out. So I've never get a chance to use it, and I like the idea it can multi-function, but unfortunately it's not something I really enjoy, so I will not repurchase. Here's all of my skincare, and there's quite a bit of scattered things all around, so I'm gonna try to reorganize it a bit. We're gonna first go through the cleansing product. The first one that I can see is a makeup remover. This is the Holika Clean Lip and Eye Remover. I got this one from Advent Calendar along with their mascara. I have to say, with that particular mascara, you definitely need a bit of oil-based makeup remover like this one. This works really well, and I need to use something to remove my mascara now. It is definitely not for whole face. It's definitely more for waterproofed eye makeup or lip tint. I love it. It's good. I haven't checked what's the price for full size, because if it is quite affordable, I might consider repurchase. Otherwise, Maybelline has some really good affordable ones here in Australia. And also finish up this cleanser. This is the Sun by Me Bye Bye Blemish Vita Tox Brightening Bubble Cleanser. This is also a 2-in-1 product. It has really tiny particles in here. I don't know if you're able to see. So it exfoliates and got vitamin C in there and nourish your skin, brighten your skin, and also clean your skin. The consistency of the product is very thick, although it has a quite big opening around the nozzle here. I still reckon a lot of time I have to screw it and dump something out on my hands and then wash it. Once you mix well with water, it gets a really nice foaming on your face, and the particles are so small. Sometimes I can't feel it, sometimes I feel just a little bit. So it's actually really good for someone like me disliking exfoliator, but I also know every now and then exfoliated physically, it's nothing too bad. So I kind of enjoy this one. However, I still prefer something that I'm going to mention in a minute, so this is not going to be a repurchase. I feel like if you're someone really enjoy exfoliating and you're trying to stay away from over exfoliate, this could be a good transition product. One I love the most from the last quarter usage is definitely the Neutrogena Hydro Booster Water Gel. I know this has been out forever, and I don't know why it takes me forever to start using it, and I finished it, I've been loving it. This just everything, that all the hype that you hear from other YouTube blogs, whatever that you've heard about it, is all true. It is so nice, liquid, and like light texture for a cleanser, and it gives a nice foam on your face, washes out everything perfectly, doesn't feel like stripping, it feels nice and clean. Perfect second step cleanser, or as a single step cleanser if you're someone just don't use 2 steps. I definitely think about repurchasing this, and when it's on sale, it's very affordable. However, I do think the Swiss one here in Australia may be just even more affordable than Neutrogena. I feel like Neutrogena half price could be around $7, where the Swiss one is around $6. So just speeding by a little bit. Then we're getting into serum, I think. I don't have any toners that I've used up. I have finished one of the Ordinary Niacinamide 10% plus zinc 1%. There's nothing much that I should say about this. I always repurchase some niacinamide product, and the Ordinary is one of the brands I tend to go first, unless some other brands are having new releases or really good gift with purchase, etc. I love it so much. So I've got a 60ml big bottle here, and I've got another one coming from the La Cura Lab from the Aldi brand. I actually think that one may be even a little bit better than this. It's not as stingy, not as sticky. But the problem with Aldi product is they only come for a short period of time, and then you won't purchase it again until next year. So I'll see. In between, I might still go back to this one. I've also got a La Roche one that I want to try, so we'll see. Another small serum that I finish up is the Julic Rose Moisture Plus Daily Moisture Serum. This is 15 tiny ml bottle. This is a really good moisturizing supplementary serum, especially if you love the brand Julic, you love rose scent, then you definitely will love this one. I'm kind of okay, so I just managed to use this one because it came within a set. Will not purchase in a short period of time. I've also used up this number 7 Radiance Plus Vitamin C Serum. This one contains 3 O-acid ascorbic acid, so it's still not a pure vitamin C, but it's really stable derivative vitamin C here. I enjoy this one. It's a little bit techy, but apart from that, everything's pretty good. We only have 25 mils though. I will do a video talking about all of the vitamin C's I finished in the year of 2022, so you'll see a little bit more detailed review in that video. Or you can check it out, my number 7 skincare review that I just uploaded recently. That's talking about all the 7 products I choose and tried from the brand number 7, and my reviews talking about ingredients, how I feel, whether they're worth it or not, if I recommend it, etc. And there are a lot of detailed reviews for this one, as well as a lot of other products. This is the Freeze Frame Revita Eye Solution. I used one up during the Graveyard Project pan, and then I know I wasn't feeling like so wanting to use it again, but I just got one from Priceline recently, so I decided to use the one that I've already got. So I've got 3. Now I've used up 2. I still have 1 that I received from Priceline for me to finish. Anyway, this one I didn't cut it because I just feel like, you know what, I'm just gonna try to finish until nothing pulls me out, and this is what I've got. It's a good product. Not so good for the price it charges for, so no repurchases because I don't see the hype of it. Another eye product that I finished, this is the eye cream by COS. This is the brand that I recently reviewed, a sunscreen, which I'm still in the process of editing it. I really do love this one for the summertime. This one definitely contains denatured alcohol, I can feel it. But every now and then, I just wanted that sort of cooling effect. Cream wise, I've got 2 or 3 actually. The first one finish is the Aveeno Positively Radiant Daily Moisturizer. This one I tested out way back, could be last year, in one of the skincare like day cream with SPF video. I was meant to do a whole series, but I only managed to do 1 video. I might do another one in the future, but I've really enjoying this. This is such a classic, like, traditions daily moisturizer, and there's nothing too fancy about it, but you know what, sometimes all you need is a simple, straightforward moisturizer, and this is everything you get. And you still have SPF 15, although it's not broad spectrum, but you know, there's a little bit of something there, and it's very affordable. It's good for sensitive skins because Aveeno is brand known with have a lot of oat ingredients in there. I do recommend it if you're someone looking for budget friendly, sensitive skin friendly with a little bit of SPF, just to add that little bit of protection if you wish. Very affordable product. The other one that I finished is the Avene Clearance Expert Imperfection Lotion. They have a few in terms of like the same range and a few different products. Sometimes I get the name confused, but this I believe is a mattifying lotion. It is so good. It's so mattifying. I was using this one while I was testing out the number 7 vitamin C. This is techy, so I don't want any moisturizer as any shine. And moisturizer, because it contains glycerin, all the good nourishing barrier ingredients, so it tend to be a bit oily. This actually helps balance out the techiness and slightly shine coming from the serum. So there was a great pair with these 2. I really love this one. And because I have oily skin, I've noticed when I apply this one, my T-zone is not as oily as. At this stage, I can actually manage my oiliness a lot better than before. I think the skincare that I've been using, exfoliations, chemical peels, it's all helping. But if you're someone having super oily skin during the summertime, or if you just want something making sure to further block that sort of shine throughout the day, give this one a go. Really good. The last face cream is the Anti-Pose H2O Ultra Hydrating Water Gel. This jar got 60 mils. It's actually more than the usual 50 mil. I've used everything out of it. At first, I was really in love with the watery texture because it's a very jelly-ish feeling, and a little bit goes a long way. Like, you don't have to apply a lot to cover your entire face. And then I realized I probably need a little bit more to give more nourishment overnight. But if I applied more than just a tiny bit amount, I've noticed peeling, I've noticed stickiness all around my face. I get my mom to try it out when she stay over at my place, and she noticed no peeling or no stickiness considering she's a dry skin type, and she was able to apply quite a bit, but she still noticed the morning she feel like the nourishment can just do a little bit better. So I kind of confused of what targeted group this was meant to be at, or maybe for really dry skin type you need to pair this one with like a facial oil or something really rich for the serum to give that nourishment. But when I was seeing water gel and it was like ultra hydrating, I feel like this will does everything, so I'm kind of confused. Not like a bad experience, but I just don't know where it sits. Then I have this 40 Fathom Skin Regenerator Neck Cream. I finished this in my 2022 project pen, everything down to the bottom. I really love this one. I actually don't think this one and their Regenerator Cream has much of a difference except the consistency. This one's more lotiony, that one's a little bit more thick. But once you melt it in the palm of your hands, when you rub it around your skin, I feel they're all very, very similar. So I don't think you need to get the two separate products. You can just get one and just apply all over. But overall speaking, the product itself, I do really enjoyed it. And then there's a mask that I finished. Oh my god, this one. You can tell from all the lines that I make that I was really trying hard to finish this. This is the Lanolin Lano Face Base Leave-On Recovery Mask. I've decided to use it more for a hand cream because it causes pimples on my face, and it was like crazy big, obvious pimples, like I can't make it go away. For a hand cream, it's actually working well. I mixed this with a bio oil because the mask itself is very, very dry. Not that I think it's the mask itself, but maybe also because I had it for a little while. But I'm really happy for whatever the purpose I make this work for my skin, it's gone. It's done. I'm so glad, so proud. Then I have two sunscreens. I usually put sunscreen in a separate video, but I've only got two, so I thought I'll put it together. And none of these two were made it to a full empty. I will count these two as like a one empty for my end of 2022 skincare empty analysis. Both of these got half bottle left because they're expired. The La Roche-Posay non-perfumed fluid sunscreen is really good, but it causes peelings around my hairline and my temples. So I've been passing this on to my sister and her mom. She even take it when she was go on camp. It works well. Like, don't get me wrong, I love the performance. It's just not working well, especially when I do makeup. If I'm not putting on makeup, the peeling I can manage, but with makeup, I just cannot. The one I prefer a little bit more is definitely this one, the Face SPF 50+. It's a fragrance-free version. This is also an old-fashioned chemical sunscreen, so it doesn't have all those great new generation filters, but it's still really good. I recently purchased their Mineral New sunscreen that I want to give it a try, so stay tuned for their new releases. Few random product because I only have one of each that I want to quickly mention. First is this Natio Spa Purity Home Fragrance. I have used this up for a while. I keep forgetting to mention it. This one got a nice citrusy scent to it. I love it. It's perfect to spray around the house or even close to the linen, just give that nice scent. You can also use it in the bathroom if you wish. I love it. I tend to like take this bottle whenever I want to spray it. I walk through the doors and just spray it away. It's really good and it's really affordable actually. If you don't like the lemon sort of citrusy scent, then obviously stay away from it. But it's not the very cheap one. Like it's got a good scent out of it. And then I finished one of these calcium. This is Maclo, their house brand. I bought it because I had a $10 voucher and I thought, you know, I'll buy something that I definitely use. This is the calcium 600. So the concentration, I don't think it's as much as the Swiss ones that I've been using. It's good. Nothing bad. I think for my current status, I don't need such a high concentration calcium, you know, or some sort. As long as I'm taking some supplements, it's gonna overcome the coffee that I've been drinking and make my bones not so easy and fragile to crack. The other one is a hand wash. This is the Baltney Body Company antibacterial hand wash. This one was already an empty and I refilled it with something else. Now I finally remembered to bring this bottle up to talk about it, and then I might bring it downstairs again, fill with the refill. The antibacterial one is good, but it's a little bit stripping. Their moisturizing one is slightly better, but for $2, you're not asking for a lot. It's just something during the pandemic, everyone's like, oh my god, you gotta buy something, and this is how I purchased it at the time. Now if I think about it, I'll definitely go with a bit of picky with brands, etc, etc. But yeah, wasn't bad. For makeup, I was only managed to finish one. This is the BYS and Barbie collection One Day Tattoo Eyeliner. I've got another backup one. I love it so much that I purchased another one after I reviewed it, maybe 2 years ago. This one got felt tape. Oh my god. It's actually really tight closed, so it lasts me a long time. And the tip still has ink in it. It's just the ink that at the moment, after a period of time that I set it alone, the ink is not too bad. It was getting very dry when I decided to put it in, because it was just getting a bit of greyish color. But now looking at it, I can probably use for another couple times. The tip is getting a little bit too soft now. It tends to make a big dent compared to before when it was very stiff. It's very good product. I don't know if you can still purchase this. I think they might still have it on their website, but in store wise, I bought all the backup ones when they were on half price sale, so that was why I stocked it up. It was a really good eyeliner overall speaking. Here are all of my oral care, and I've turned one of the light on because the weather is just getting horrendous, and I don't know if it has made a little bit better because it was a lot of shadow caused. I think there's still shadows, but let me just reframe it here maybe a little bit. I think shadow's still there, but maybe just slightly better than before. Anyway, I finished a few Oral-B toothpaste recently. This is their Eucalyptus Mint Pure Multi-Protective Toothpaste. This is the one that I mentioned before. If you don't like a very strong scent, then you probably really enjoy this. Versus this Oral-B Pro Health Protect toothpaste. This is a very standard, strong scented one. Nothing bad, but I will definitely not repurchase this one. I might even repurchase this if I was ever missing that bit of sweetness scent. For White Glow, I finished one of my favorite. I always get the coffee and tea one, but if you're having other aims, you can surely get them. I don't think they're having a huge differences actually, but I just like coffee and tea is like something that I drink all the time, so I always feel like more towards to purchase these ones. And this is slightly different from White and Glow. This is their accelerator. So you know they have their dental care whitening care kit with a toothbrush that you can toothbrush where you have blue light, or you have the device that you put it in your teeth and then wait it for 10 minutes or so. It set an auto timer. This is what you use to squeeze onto the device or on your toothbrush to make the whitening happens. I've been using this, I would say, for years probably, so my teeth definitely been benefit from it in my opinion. I've always been asked why my teeth are slightly whiter. In my opinion, to be honest, it's nowhere near when I done my proper treatment, but I think using this definitely make it last a little bit longer. And then Colgate Total Care. This is the one that I received from the Priceline box, I think. I cannot remember how I feel about this one, to be honest. I think it must be okay, so I wasn't hating it, but not loving it either. Lastly, we're going to talk about all the facial masks that I finished, and I wasn't doing well. I think I'm failing on my go for what I set out for myself, but let's go through them. First is the Dr. Levin's Internal Use Charcoal and Black Pearl Detoxifying Face Mask, which I just finished it the other day. This is a black colored mask, and they have the bamboo charcoal facial sheet, so it's not one of their biocellular like second skin ingredients, so this makes it less stands out compared to the rest. It still does a good job, not for detoxifying. I feel like it's nice moisturizing nourish one, but it's not too heavy. I like to use it every now and then, especially these days. I've been having back-to-back parties and sunburns every now and then, so I like to use these up, but will not repurchase. There's a little tiny sachet. This is the Youth to the People what is Super Berry Hydrate and Glow Dream Overnight Mask. It's only a 3 ml, but it took me like at least 3 to 5 days to finish it. This is a leave-on mask. It was really nourishing. It was really good actually. Really starting to consider maybe get a full size to try in the future, but I don't need any mask. I don't need them. Because this is a leave-in mask and I use it more than once, I thought I'll just put in the empty to show you, though it's a sample size. It was good. And there's a couple of other sheet masks. First is this Skin Republic. This is a 2 steps AHA peel pad and pH balanced face sheet mask. So first you have 8% of glycolic acid to be applied onto your face. It's like a cotton pad. Get everything all, exfoliated. And then you use this biodegradable alcohol mask to put it on your face. I have to say I don't really like this mask in particular. Don't get me wrong, I like the whole idea of using in this combination, but I found the pH balance one was not doing anything much, and the AHA peel pad, it was so small, so it was just like really not generous. Unfortunately, I still have one of these to try, but yeah, not gonna purchase it again. A couple of soaking ones here. One is their deep hydrating biodegradable sheet mask. This one helped me when I had a bit of sunburn, like it really calmed and getting rid of the redness. And for the intensive firming one, it's more for a nice nourishment, but it was not particularly targeted for after sun care, but it was still really good. I love the soaking one quite a bit. Another Dr. Levin's Ultra R4 Collagen Firming Face Mask. This one having the biocellulose second skin technology. This is a really good moisturizing one. I was using these as well as the soaking one when I had a really bad sunburn. I have to use a sheet mask pretty much every day. That was really, really good and really helped calming everything and helping it back to normal status. I also tried out this one during that period of time. This is the brand Alma de Leia. I really don't know. I don't think I got the name right. I received this from Bella Box. This is their hemp seed oil hydro glow face mask. This one was good. Like, it was really good. All the 3 that I just mentioned are really good for calming the skin during the sensitive skin area. But I feel like this one is a lot more expensive. So no need, no repurchase, full price. Okay, next up is something that I received from Cult Beauty, and I was like, I can't wait to give it a go. Because this one says the mask itself is completely water soluble. So when I opened this, you know what? There's no mask. Like, there was no mask. I think it's already water soluble. I was so sad, and I wasn't even bothering to contact Cult Beauty as I can. But you know what? I don't want a free one. I don't care. I'm just not gonna use it. And for whatever this brand is, it's called Conserving Beauty Warehouse. Maybe this is the brand. I'm not repurchasing. I've got so many good ones in Australia. I'm not gonna bother to get you. Very disappointed. The last mask here is the Olay Regenerist Niacinamide mask. I have to say, I thought for a period of time Olay are really good with their sheet mask, with the texture of the sheet, but this one feels like it's old, thick ones all over again. The only one that I really like at the moment is their niacinamide and vitamin C versions when they're looking like this new packaging. That's the only one that I tried and I really enjoyed it. The rest is all Although this one sheet contains 1/3 of their serum, sounds like you're putting a lot, but the mask itself is so thick, I doubt if your skin getting much of it. There you have it, guys. That's everything that I finished in the last quarter of 2022, and that wraps up the whole year's empty. Like I mentioned at the start of the video, I will see you guys very soon in another analysis video that I've got all the numbers written down to compare with last year, also to look forward, see what I can achieve in the year of 2023. If you like today's content, don't forget to give me a like and consider subscribe down below. I'll see you guys in my next video. Stay safe, stay positive, have some great time with family and friends. Bye!